In this video, I'm going to show you how to sign up to eToro via the app. To jump right in, check out the link in the description. Once you've downloaded the app, open it up and press Get Started. You can sign up with Google, Facebook, or use your email account here. Next up, select the username and set your password. After you do that, read and accept the terms and conditions as well as eToro's privacy policy here. Then just hit Create Account. Now eToro will ask you to allow them to send you notifications. You can choose whatever you like here, keep them on or keep them off. And congrats, you've successfully created your account. Now it's time to verify it. So to do so, press Verify Account, and in the next window, write your first name, middle name, and your last name. And it's quite important to know that this should match your ID document exactly. And then select your gender and set your date of birth. Now in this next window, write your country and your home address and make sure it's valid, as you will have to verify that later. Now confirm that this country is your birthplace and country of citizenship. Now, depending on your country, you might also have to confirm that you're not a US person. And eToro will also ask you for further identification. For example, if you're a US citizen, it will be your social security number, while they're asking me for my national number. Now, this is optional for now, but it can be required later on. Now, next up, you'll have to fill out a questionnaire to show eToro your knowledge of investing. So to start with, answer how many times you've traded stocks or ETFs, then answer how much you've invested in stocks or ETFs. And you'll have to answer the same two questions for cryptos and for trading with leverage. Now, eToro will also ask you how much you've been educated on leveraged products. So this can either be work experience, academic degree, online trading, or no trading at all. In the next window that pops up, simply mark all of the correct statements to assess your understanding of high-risk instruments such as CFDs. And then select which instrument you're most interested in. Choose how long you plan to hold your positions, either day trades, a few months, or multiple years. Then select the option that best describes your primary purpose of trading. So it's either short-term returns, additional revenue, future planning, or saving for a home. Select how much you plan to deposit into your account. Choose the risk-reward ratio that best describes your expectations. And that's it for this window. Now, next comes a question that won't apply to most of you, but just check it in case it does. You have to select if you're a high-level elected official employed by a brokerage firm or a director of a publicly traded corporation. But most people will have to select none of these apply to me. eToro will also ask what your main sources of funds are, such as your salary, investing, savings, etc. Simply select the right one that fits for you. Then select your primary occupation and the name of your employer. Finally, the last question. Select your net annual income as well as your total cash and liquid assets. After completing these questions, the last step is to confirm your identity and your address. To begin the verification process, press Verify on the top corner of your screen. In the next window that pops up here, you can either make a deposit or complete your verification. In this case, select Complete Verification, enter your phone number, and then eToro will send you a message with a 5-digit code here. Now, verify your identity. You can do so with the identification number that you entered earlier. So for example, your social security number, or in my case, the national ID, and as well as your passport or your resident permit. Now, depending on the document type, you'll need to upload 1 or 2 files. Once you've uploaded your ID document, simply tap Next. Here, you'll verify your address. You can do that with a bank statement, utility bill, or a government tax letter. Ensure that the file includes your full name, your current address, and issue date, and it shouldn't be any older than 3 months. Upload the file and tap Next to save your document. The next step is to enter your tax residencies. For most people, this will be your country of residence and a tax identification number. Then press Next, and this step only applies for non-US eToro users. So if you're not from the US, you'll have to sign a special IRS form declaring yourself as a non-US person. Simply press Continue to fill it, confirm that your mailing address is the same as above, certify that you're a resident of a country with a tax treaty with the United States, and agree to the certification. Alternatively, you can also download the file and hand sign it and then upload it. Now simply press sign and submit, and that's it. You're finally ready to start investing on eToro.